वो सुने ना सुने, हमारे प्रॉब्लम्स का उनसे कोई खास लेना देना है नहीं। ना ये मेरी आदत रही है कि मैं अपनी शिकायत किसी दूसरे मुल्क के किसी एम्बेसडर से कहूँ। हमारे मसलों का हल जो है वो वाशिंगटन ने नहीं करना है, हमारे मसलों का हल हमारे मरकजी हुकूमत ने करना है।
Hope you have listened to what Omar Abdullah recently said in a press conference. He made it very clear that he is not going to discuss India's internal matters with a foreign ambassador. He stated directly that the resolution to our problems lies with the central government in New Delhi, not with Washington. This stance is very different from what we used to hear from Jammu and Kashmir's political leadership in the past. For decades, the political narrative around Kashmir was clouded by mixed internal messaging. Namaste, I'm Anuradha and you're watching Organiser. Let's have a look at the history of mixed signals. Take Omar Abdullah's father and former Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah. In November 2017, he publicly claimed that Pakistan-occupied Kashmir belongs to Pakistan and this side belongs to India. He repeatedly argued that war was not an option and that the status quo should become the border. Similarly, PDP leader Mehbooba Mufti has regularly used terms like Azad Kashmir or Pakistan-administrated Kashmir when talking about cross-border trade routes and regional matters. In July 2025, she insisted that regional leaders has a right to interfere in national foreign policy regarding talks with Islamabad. These ambiguous statements gave Western capitals, including Washington, room to treat Kashmir as a disputed territory rather than an internal Indian matter. They avoided taking a clear stance supporting India's sovereign position. Today, India's steady domestic policy and diplomatic clarity have changed that equation completely. As we know that geopolitics is a game of patience, strength and strategic clarity. It says when a nation stands firm on its sovereignty, the global narrative eventually changes. We are witnessing a major diplomatic shift in Jammu and Kashmir nowadays. United States Ambassador to India Sergio Gor recently arrived in Srinagar for a landmark visit. He also served as President Donald Trump's special envoy for South and Central Asia. This marks the first visit by a sitting US ambassador to Jammu and Kashmir in over 6 years. During his visit, Ambassador Gor made a statement that became significant globally. Speaking to reporters alongside Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, Gor explicitly called Jammu and Kashmir an important part of India.
As everybody here knows, I'm the US Ambassador to India, and this is an important part of India.
Ambassador Gor praised the efforts of both New Delhi and Union Territory administration in restoring security and stability across the region. He also signaled a crucial policy review. Washington is actively evaluating a downgrade of its strict level 4 travel advisory for Jammu and Kashmir. A lower advisory will unlock international tourism, boost horticulture and strengthen the local economy. Equally significant was the diplomatic conduct of Chief Minister Omar Abdullah. This time, the local political reaction made this visit even more notable than ever. Instead of logging complaints and asking a foreign diplomat to intervene, Omar Abdullah stood firm on national sovereignty. He stated, "Our problems have nothing to do with external representatives. It has never been my habit to lodge complaints about my country to an ambassador of another country. The resolution to our issues lies with the central government in New Delhi, not in Washington." The message was crystal clear. Local politics may differ, but no foreign interference and national integrity. India speaks with one single voice. Instead of airing grievances, the Chief Minister focused discussions on economic cooperation, tourism and development. This united sovereign stance caused immediate panic in Islamabad. Within hours of Gor's remark, the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs summoned the US Charge Affairs in Islamabad and issued a strong demarche. Pakistan labelled the statement factually incorrect and irresponsible, claiming it broke the decades of US policy and United Nations resolution. While Pakistan struggles to balance its own national budget, it still manages to find endless surplus funding for diplomatic tantrums and theatrical protest. As Pakistan remained resilient on old conflict rhetoric and outside mediation, meanwhile India has focused on peace, economic growth and sovereign integrity. This highlights that the visit cements a new diplomatic reality. When a country stands united on its home soil, the rest of the world has no choice but to respect its border. Thank you so much for watching.